Hey everyone, welcome back to Turbo Trends. Today, we're diving into the all-new 2026 Mazda CX-5, and trust me, this one is turning heads for all the right reasons. If you thought the previous CX-5 models were sleek and refined, wait until you see what Mazda has done this time. So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into Mazda's latest crossover and see if it really lives up to the hype. Let's kick things off with the design. Mazda has taken its Kodo design language to the next level. The 2026 CX-5 looks sharper, sportier, and more sculpted than ever before. It's got a more aggressive front grille, thinner LED headlights, and a new rear design that gives it a more premium European vibe. The lines are clean, the stance is confident, and everything about it screams refinement. You might even mistake it for a luxury SUV if you didn't spot the Mazda badge. Under the hood, Mazda keeps things exciting. The CX-5 still offers the tried-and-true 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, pushing out up to 256 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque when you use premium fuel. And yes, that means this family-friendly crossover still has enough power to put a smile on your face. For those looking for a more eco-friendly ride, there's also talk of a mild hybrid variant joining the lineup, a smart move as Mazda leans into electrification. Driving the 2026 CX-5 is exactly what you'd expect from Mazda: fun, engaging, and responsive. The steering is sharp, the suspension has been refined, and the ride feels incredibly balanced. Mazda continues to focus on what it calls Chinbutai, the sense of unity between car and driver, and it shows. Whether you're cruising through city streets or tackling twisty back roads, the CX-5 remains one of the most driver-focused crossovers in its class. Now let's talk about the interior, because wow, Mazda is stepping up its luxury game. The cabin of the 2026 CX-5 feels more upscale than ever. You're getting premium materials throughout, soft touch surfaces, real stitching, and available Nappa leather seats. There's ambient lighting, a redesigned center console, and even a new 12.3-inch infotainment screen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Mazda's latest infotainment system is cleaner and faster. It's operated primarily through the rotary dial A, which not everyone loves, but the screen itself is bright, responsive, and well integrated. There's also an available 10-speaker Bose audio system that sounds fantastic, and the heads-up display has improved clarity and customization. Space-wise, the CX-5 remains solid. The rear seats are roomy enough for adults, and the cargo space is competitive, though still a bit smaller than some rivals like the Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4. But what you give up in volume, you gain in style and quality. It's a fair trade if you ask me. Safety continues to be a top priority for Mazda. The 2026 CX-5 comes standard with the iActive Sense Safety Suite, which includes features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking. Plus, there are enhancements to Mazda's driver attention monitoring and traffic jam assist, which help make longer commutes more relaxed. One big thing that sets the 2026 CX-5 apart is how it blends performance and practicality without going overboard on size. It's compact enough to be city-friendly, but it doesn't feel cramped. Mazda's AWD system, which is now standard on most trims, gives it great traction in all weather conditions, and it's surprisingly capable in light off-road scenarios. As for fuel economy, you're looking at around 24 miles per gallon city and 30 miles per gallon highway for the turbo model, which is solid for the performance it delivers. The mild hybrid version, if and when it launches, should bump those numbers up a bit, especially for urban commuters. Pricing hasn't skyrocketed either, which is refreshing. The base model starts around $30,000, while fully loaded trims with all the bells and whistles land in the low $40,000 range. For what you're getting in terms of design, tech, and performance, it's a very competitive package. Now here's the bottom line: the 2026 Mazda CX-5 isn't trying to be the biggest, the flashiest, or the most high-tech SUV on the market, but it nails the fundamentals: style, quality, performance, and value in a way that makes it hard to ignore. If you want something that feels special every time you drive it, without breaking the bank, this crossover deserves a serious look. Alright, that's it for today's deep dive on the 2026 Mazda CX-5. Let us know in the comments, say, is this your next SUV, or are you holding out for something else? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Turbo Trends, and ring the bell so you never miss a future review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay turbocharged.